got caught. No wonder groceries are so expensive. Let's check this out. And I want everybody to be aware of this too, and everybody needs to share this as well.
So no wonder why our grocery prices are sky high right now. That's because a guy on TikTok that we're gonna watch some of his clips today found out that Walmart has been lying to us all along, people. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah.
Walmart.
So, and again, I apologize for watching a reaction video of a TikTok video, but this is just the one that I could find. This is the one that I saw today, and I think that this is so incredibly important. Also, who's buying food from Walmart? We do. Like, we do. We have no choice, dude. Like, we've got a family of 6. We have to be able to purchase food for our family.
That don't weigh no 4.66 pounds. We'll use the scale.
So 4.66 pounds goes over to the veggie section, right? 2.37 pounds. 2.3 pounds lighter. Holy crap. Almost double. Almost double.
2.37 pounds. They're ripping people, straight ripping people up.
And that's with all of the packaging and everything, which, let's face it, you kind of, like, when you weigh it, it's probably weighed with the packaging. They're probably not weighing all this meat independently, then putting it in the packaging. No. Which, if you're going to charge me for like a half an ounce of styrofoam that holds the chicken, I'm not really going to be that mad.
I'm going through every single one of these. Scammer.
All right, so that's James Rigg on TikTok, and his video popped up on my For You page not too long ago, and I started looking into this a little bit more, and I was like, this is crazy. How often do I go to Walmart and I'm actually checking to see if the weight's correct? Never.
Dude, and here's, oh goodness, what did I do? I don't know what I did there. That always shows because I pay for a company, so you're always going to see like these metrics and stuff on the side. I try not to show it, but these metrics are kind of cool for, you know, people. Anyway, no, I even told my wife, I was like, hey, this is this video that I saw, and she was like, oh my goodness. She's like, no, she's like, I even knew about that. She's like, but I just forget, because when you're at the grocery store, it's like you're on a mission, right? It's like, gotta get this stuff, gotta get home, gotta do other things. Like, you just, even, so I told my wife, I was like, hey, and she's like, yeah, she's like, I'm gonna go to Walmart here this week, and she's like, I'm absolutely gonna be checking to make sure that the weights are correct, and if they're not correct, she's like, I'll be getting managers. She goes, and my wife is like, if she sees this, she's even gonna record it. She's not gonna record the managers and stuff, but she is gonna record and take pictures of what she sees on the scale versus what she sees on the packaging. If there is a discrepancy.
At least I don't do it. I just pretty much have put trust in Walmart that they're gonna take care of me. They're gonna be honest, right? Well, it's not happening, folks. Looks like our meat prices are actually way more expensive than it should be, according to James. So he dug into this a little more. He didn't just check the chicken. This applies to many different meats across the board, and he even brings it up to management. Let's get into it.
All right, so at Walmart again, this is 3 different Walmarts, 3 different videos, 3 different packages of meat. Once again, I spent about 5 minutes here, found this. This is the Angus prime rib. They're saying this thing weighs 4.64 pounds at $14.87. Whether this is packaged here or not is besides the point. Walmart pays for this, not by the piece and the label. They pay for it by the case price or the pallet price. So if this thing is weighed and it weighs under, that's what they pay at their cost for it.
That prime rib is up to that. I remember when prime rib was like $7, $8 a pound, and that was expensive.
Let's put it on the scale and see.
So it's close.
4.14. When it's weighed and packaged, it's thrown into a case. They weigh it at Walmart by their distribution centers, and they weigh it by the case or they weigh it by the pallet. So if this is thrown there with the label, they're going to weigh the case, and then they're going to pay for the case price to the weight. Then they're going to throw this label, which is off, into the shelves, and you're going to pay for it when you pick it up and you put it in your cart. And I'm thinking it's time to start questioning management. I've been trying to stay on incognito, doing foundational kind of investigating right now, in and out.
Dude, this dude seems like he's a little bit more on the up than like most people. Like, I get it, he's coming across as kind of a just a Georgia guy, just a Georgia man, but I'm telling you right now, dude, this Georgia man, he's got a background in something to be able to spot stuff like this, or he's got an interest in something, or his tism is just on fire in a way that a lot of other people's aren't.
It's just taking no longer than 5 minutes to find these. I wanted to hit 3 to 5 stores. This is 3 for 3. I think it's time to start questioning.
So hear that? He went to 3 different stores and found it at all 3 locations.
They do about it, what they will do about it, how they try to fix it, if they try to fix it, what type of protocols they have in place. I'll tell you what they need. They need to stop having all the weights and all the labeling done at the suppliers. They do that so they don't have to hire labor. They need to hire labor. They need to be responsible for everything that comes in their store.
So, okay, so this is really interesting. This is really, really interesting. So let's get over here, because one of the things that I really want to bring up with this too, and I was trying to bring it up before the show, but again, saw that story that we just covered, which I'm not gonna even attempt to bring back up. Walmart's meat weight settlement. I can't spell. 20, was it 24 or 25? Let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna read the AI here over here on Brave. I use Brave browser. Okay, so if Brave browser is accurate, the $45 million class action settlement related to Walmart sold by weight groceries included meat, poultry, seafood. Let's go over here. Walmart weighted groceries settlement payouts are going out. Let's see if I can find a website that I recognize. Not going to Reddit. That is, well, there's YouTube. What's this? Let's go to this video here.
As if we aren't paying enough for groceries right now, Walmart is accused of overcharging customers at checkout. Tonight, several Verified viewers say they're getting emails offering some cash back.
Let's bring in 10 Tampa Bay anchor Joshua Dorwitz to verify
How
what
much
this
cash
is
back?
all
When
about.
was this? When was this video made? A year ago? Walmart, and you settled for $45 million. You know what this tells me? And this is Tampa Bay News. Tampa Bay News. Shout out. I like that brick in the background. That's some rustic shit. I like that. I like that brick in the background. That looks good. I don't care if it's a green screen. That looks good as shit. Anyway, so you got Tampa Bay News covering this a year ago. You have reports that Walmart paid out $45 million in a class action lawsuit settlement. And you know what this tells me that they're still doing this is that oh man, I'm actually getting pissed off tonight. I grind when I get super pissed, I grind my teeth in my sleep and it hurts in the morning. Haven't done it in a while. Haven't been this pissed off. What this tells me is $45 million to Walmart is fucking nothing, because they're still doing it. They are still doing this, apparently, as of a couple weeks ago. How about this? How about we get the FTC involved, the Federal Trade Commission, right? And what we do is the Federal Trade Commission comes in and says, Walmart, if you're found guilty of actually doing this, and we have evidence of this, which they should already gather, they're like, we're gonna fine you multiple billions of dollars for fucking over. See, that's what they used to do with the FTC. The Federal Trade Commission, when it was started, was originally there to make sure that people weren't, fucking over customers and being fair in the market. But now it's all just a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. That's why I fucking hate government. You pay them taxes to do a job, they don't do the job. Who was I listening to earlier today? Somebody mentioned, they're like, even when the mob came in and said, hey, you're a part of our area, you're gonna pay us protection money. Guess what? You gave them the money, nobody fucked with you. And if you were a favored grocery store by the mob, doubly nobody fucked with you. Fuck, I'd rather have the mafia running this country than the fucking government at this point. Let's go back to it, guys. Let's go back. Let's see what else is being
They need to label it themselves. They need to put it, they need to check it, and they need to put it out themselves. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else. Give me suggestions. You guys are making great comments. Thank you for making this go viral. Thank you for making awareness. That is the most important thing. This is not going to stop until we band together and make it stop. Thank you, guys.
Again, we need to get the Federal Trade Commission involved. I don't want to pause this guy on his. That's a terrible pause. We need to get the FTC involved. Period. Unless this goes and it hits Walmart for like $1 billion or several $1 billion where it actually hurts them. It's why people making the arguments about illegal immigration. You know what you do? How about this? Instead of just taking all of the illegal immigrants and then kicking them back to their countries, which, cool, fine, do that. You know what you should do? You should find the companies enough to where it hurts. To where it hurts them enough that they go, oh, snap, maybe we shouldn't do it. And maybe the CEOs who are guilty of it, yeah, you throw them in jail for a few, throw them in prison for a few. Then you say, oh, and by the way, now you're on the watch list. So we're going to come in and we're going to check your company. We're just going to send a guy in. He's just going to check your company records every few months for the next 15 to 20 years to make sure that you're no longer hiring illegals. Because unless you charge these billion-dollar companies and these multi-million-dollar companies enough, they're going to keep getting away with shit. But again, we're not doing that. You know why? Because it's a fucking racket. And the government, the politicians make money off of this shit too.
That one wasn't that bad, but what I wanted to do here is I wanted to run some math, right? So this is probably the most conservative one that we've seen that wasn't that far off, but I want to do this also with the next clip because the next one's also literally like double the amount. It's
also why I shared this video of a reaction. I hate doing reactions to reactions, but also why I'm showing this video because he goes in and does the math and actually provides transformative content, even more so than mine. He's doing the math. Also, he's got a Snorlax in the background, and my wife and my daughter have that same Snorlax. Because...
insane. What I wanted to do is I wanted to calculate the difference in price of what it would cost when it was actually priced out per pound versus what it cost if it was actually priced out by the actual weight that was weighed on the Walmart scale. All right, so the original weight was 4.64 pounds and then it was 14.87 per pound. So we're gonna multiply that by 14.87, giving us a total of $68.99, how they came up with the $69 price that was on the price tag. But when he weighed it, it weighed 4.14 pounds. So if we do the math on that, 4.14 times the 14.87 per pound, that's $61.56. We subtract that by $69. That's a difference in price of $7.50. $7.44 to be.
Dude, and that's a half a pound of difference. Well, not half a pound. That's a little less than half a pound of difference. And you're paying $7.43 less for a half a pound of difference.
Exact. Again, not a huge difference, but as we all know with our grocery bills, every time we hit the grocery store, this stuff adds up. Now, let's watch these next clips because these are even worse.
All right, back at Walmart again. This is my fourth trip to Walmart. I'm at one of the same ones I was at before. I'm gonna keep it in real time. We're gonna look.
This is nuts. This one was wild to me when I saw this earlier today. Hey guys, make sure you're sharing stuff like this to everybody that you know that potentially shops at big box stores. Because guess what? This is Walmart. But I guarantee to fuck Costco, Sam's Club, also owned by Walmart. Who's got a Sam's Club card? Guess what? They're owned by the same company as Walmart. Costco, Sam's Club, all of them. If one of them's doing it, I bet the rest of them are doing it. To the same degree, maybe not. I don't know. But you don't know until you investigate. So guys, all you gotta do is super easy. It's super, fuck, somebody said it in chat earlier. Take your own food scale to the grocery store. If you need to, or get some meats, walk over to the vegetable section and do me a favor, be respectful, get a paper towel or something to lay on the vegetable scale, okay? Because you don't want to cross-contaminate food. That's how you get people sick. Put the meat on. Put the meat on there. and weigh it in whatever grocery store you're at. That's why I shop locally owned. Yeah. Our locally owned store in town, even with honest pricing, is like 3 times the price of Walmart. A new grocery store opened up in town and they're giving them competition. I'm going to be honest. I hope the old guy gets closed down. Just because they're local doesn't mean they're good. Stop with that shit. I live in a small town where our local grocery store fleeces people. And these people are on a budget. My wife has talked to people who've been in tears because they can't afford to drive 35 minutes away to the closest Walmart to get better prices because they're just not in that financial position. My wife actually drove. She's like, hey, I'm going to the Walmart. Why don't you tell me what you want? And then we'll buy it and you just pay me the money when I get back. Which means my wife bought groceries for people. This is a couple years ago. This isn't a frequent thing. Bought groceries for people on our dime. She didn't know she was going to get back into town and get that money back. And now we did because these people were honest people. But it's because our local grocery store is fucking people sideways.
24. That's not 4.94 pounds. See how easy it is? So this is the...
Just because they're local, don't mean they're moral. And if you live in a small town, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Second time with Kentucky Legend. This is the same Walmart that I found the other Kentucky Legend in for $25. That's how look at this one. There's another one. There's another one. There's 2.
He's grabbing all these. He's grabbing like 3 of them.
It's that easy. I know that doesn't weigh that.
He's gonna go find out exactly how much they all weigh.
In 20 seconds. Do you think that one weighs 5.4?
Yeah.
So that's 3 in 30 seconds. Let's take it to the produce scale and weigh it. Let's see what they weigh. This is crazy. This is insane.
What's this saying? It's like, it's like 1 time is weird, twice is a coincidence, but 3 times is a pattern of behavior. Isn't that how it goes? Man. What happens when it's like 10 or 30 times like this guy is showing? Like, what do we call that? Just pathological? I think we call Walmart pathological at this point.
All right. First, let's see if the scale's correct. There's a 2-pound weight from Sporting Goods. Scale's over by 0.02. All right, let's weigh these.
I love this guy. Dude, the bro had the wherewithal to go to the Sporting Goods section, grab a 2-pound weight, put it on the scale, just to test the scale. Be like, yeah. So now he's also testing other products in the store. Turns out a 2-pound weight's a 2-pound weight.
1.83. It says 4.93. What's this one saying? 5.41.
5.41. Oh my.
2.32.
Holy shit.
4.54.
1.
Come on now. Another one. 4.93. 1.83.
This is insane.
Another one. 5.62. 2.53.
Almost 2.5 times.
4.80. 1.71.
This is insane.
5.1. 5.5.
Bro, if I'm getting a man crush on a bearded dude from Georgia just trying to look out for the consumers, fuck yeah. Fuck, I'll go homestead his garden if he's gonna be looking out for consumers like this. Hell yeah.
2.41. Somebody do the math on some of these. Put it in the chat. Go ahead.
Right.
Go to work.
Bro's here.
Let's get him.
Bro's here doing the math because he's got his phone out. He's doing better transformative content than I am. I'm reacting to a React stream. But I want you guys, I'm going to share this link, by the way, for everybody in the chat. You take this video, you share it to your moms, your grandmoms, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your friends, anybody you think shops at Walmart, and you tell them, fucking take pictures and put them on social media, whether you're on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. You tell everybody, hey, everybody, go tomorrow. They ain't even gotta buy shit. They just gotta go grab a piece of meat, be like, fuck, what is this weigh? And go put it on the thing and then take a picture and then post it to Instagram. I'm telling you right now, if you shine some sunlight on these vampiric motherfuckers, they will absolutely change tomorrow. Not only that, it'd be really cool if, you know, don't really have a lot of hope, but, you know, President Trump really likes to look good in the eyes of people when it comes to the economy. So maybe, I mean, obviously he doesn't care about looking good when it comes to the Epstein files, but that's a whole different story. But he likes to look good for people in front of the economy. So maybe tell President Trump to get his fucking FTC, to get his financial people on Walmart and say, hey, why are you fucking the American people? We got midterms coming up. Holy shit. All right, let's see what the math turns out to here.
So one of them was 4.8 pounds and it cost $4.98 per pound. So we do the original cost of the ham and it came out to be $23 and let's call it 90 cents. Now, when he weighed it, if we look at the video here,
I love how he's taking screenshots, screen recording the whole time. This is awesome.
1.71 pounds. So if we do the 1.71 times the 4.98 price per pound, it's $8.05, guys. $8.05 versus, what did I say, $23? It's a $15 difference.
Walmart needs to be investigated by the Federal Trade Commission at this point. $15 fucking dollars. A $15 difference means you could go back and buy almost 2 more of the hams for the fucking price you're getting fleeced on. You could get 3 hams for the price of 1. Walmart needs to be investigated by the FTC. Why are children going hungry in the US? We need to give schools more money to fucking... How about we just investigate these fucking companies like you're supposed to fucking do in the first place? You fleece me for my fucking tax money every year, so I can't feed my fucking kids, and then you know what you do with that? You spend a whole shit ton of money redacting pedophiles from the fucking Epstein files, but you don't tell the FTC to go and investigate the companies that are fleecing me a second time. You cocksuck motherfuckers deserve so much worse than what's coming to you. Dude, I was a fucking Trump guy. I voted for the dude 3 times. And if shit like this doesn't get fucking changed, dude, nope, nope. I've already sworn off voting in federal elections. Dude, and it's being allowed to have that. When this happened, the FTC should have been on it fucking immediately saying, we're doing an event. Maybe they are. But I don't know how hard it is for the FTC to just call a bunch of people and just say, hey, we saw this video. We'll pay you guys an extra hour tonight if you go to Walmart and just check meat weights and send us pictures. We'll pay you a little bit of overtime this week to go do that. They could have done, they legitimately could have paid people a little bit of overtime to drive to Walmart to check what they were fucking doing. And people are like, fuck, I'm getting paid overtime? Yeah, I don't have to buy anything? Fuck yeah, I'll waste some shit. And then just take a bunch of pictures and then send it to the FTC, and then the FTC calls Walmart and they're like, hey, so a bunch of our employees went to Walmart and this happened. So, yeah, so we're gonna file a lawsuit against you and you're gonna pay a lot of money. But they paid $45 million last year to settle a class action lawsuit, Royce. 45 million. Chat. How many billions of dollars did Walmart make last year? I'm gonna be really honest with you. Even if you only make $1 billion, 2 billion. 45 million isn't that much. And I'm not saying how much did they make in total. I'm saying what was their profit margin? I know companies out there, and construction companies out there, who write into their budgets every single year MSHA, OSHA, and other fines from the government because they know the government's going to come in. They're going to say, no, 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 no. And they're going to go, here's your check, government. And the government's like, okay, thank you. Please fix it. And then they fuck off. That is a constant thing in this country. There are companies that write it into their yearly budgets. Which means that all of these rules that are supposed to be there to protect the common man from the fucking... Yeah, fuck off. It's all a fucking racket. Thank you guys so much for watching the VOD. I appreciate you. If you guys like this video, share Dude's video. I'm going to share that down in the chat below now. This is from JJ Buckner. I will show the full screen right now. So everybody... Oh. I got to mute the chat. Got to mute the chat real quick. JJ Buckner over on YouTube. Guys, go like this video, share it to everyone. Share it to everyone.